The first scream did not come from a jet engine. It came from the boardroom. Elena Royce slammed her palm on the glass table and stood. Her voice cut through 20 executives like a blade. The prototype engine sat frozen on the screen behind her, $8 million of titanium and pride. It had failed again. The third failure in 6 weeks? Someone was lying. Someone was incompetent. And Elena Royce did not tolerate either. She built Royce Aeronautics from nothing. She slept on office floors. She missed weddings. She missed funerals. She learned early that kindness slowed progress. Fear moved people faster. That belief built her empire. Now that empire trembled. The engine test ended in smoke. Regulators circled. Investors whispered. A delay meant bankruptcy for a partner airline. Elena needed answers. Now she stormed out of the boardroom and into the factory floor. The air smelled of oil and metal. Machines hummed. Workers froze as she passed. Heads dropped. No one wanted to be seen, except one boy. He sat at a corner table in the cafeteria, 16, thin, grease on his fingers. A half-eaten sandwich beside a notebook filled with sketches. He looked up and met her eyes. He did not flinch. Elena stopped. The cafeteria worker beside him stood fast. Luis Alvarez. 53, immigrant, worked nights. Cleaned tables. Never late. Never complained. Elena barely knew her name. Maria stiffened. Fear filled her eyes. Elena pointed at the notebook. What is that? The boy closed it halfway. Notes, on what? Engines. A few workers nearby turned. Silence spread. Elena crossed her arms. You work here? No, the boy said. My mom does, Maria whispered. Luis, please. Luis stood. I help her. After school. Elena studied him. The confidence annoyed her. You think you understand jet engines? Luis nodded once. I think I do. A laugh broke from one of the engineers nearby, nervous, sharp. Elena smiled. Cold. Fine, fix it. The room froze. Excuse me, Maria said. Elena raised her voice. If your son can fix my $8 million engine, I will fund his education. Any school, anywhere. If he cannot, you both leave this facility today. Gasps filled the room. Maria grabbed her son's arm. No, please, he's just a kid. Luis looked at his mother. Then back at Elena. Let me see it. Elena waved a hand. Bring him to Bay 3. She turned and walked away. She expected tears, begging, silence. She got footsteps. Bay 3 held the engine, massive, silent, wrapped in warning tape. Engineers hovered nearby, some angry, some curious, some afraid. Luis walked up to it. He did not touch it yet. He circled it, slow, focused. He listened. Elena watched with crossed arms. Start the auxiliary power unit, Luis said. An engineer blinked. What, please, Luis said. At low cycle. Elena nodded once. The engine whirred, soft, deep. Luis closed his eyes. Seconds passed. He opened them. Your problem is not the turbine. Murmurs. The vibration sensor is misreading thermal expansion. It feeds bad data into the control loop. The engine overcorrects. That causes the stall. An engineer scoffed. That was tested. Luis shook his head. At steady temperature. Not during rapid ascent simulation. The housing alloy expands unevenly. The sensor mount flexes. By less than a millimeter. Enough to lie. Silence. Elena's jaw tightened. Prove it. Luis walked to a whiteboard. He drew fast, clean lines, equations, stress curves. Heat maps, he explained without filler. Without fear. Engineers leaned in. One whispered, he is right. Another ran data. The numbers match. Elena felt something shift. Anger turned into something colder. Luis finished. Replace the mount with a composite sleeve. Or recalibrate for dynamic flex. The room stayed quiet. Then the chief engineer spoke. Test it. They ran the simulation again. The engine held, perfect, applause broke out. Then stopped. Everyone looked at Elena. She stared at the boy. You learned this where? She asked. Luis shrugged. Library, online forums, old manuals. My dad worked on planes before he died. He taught me basics. Maria wiped tears from her cheeks. Elena nodded slowly. You kept this from your team. The chief engineer swallowed. We never thought to look there. Elena turned back to Luis. You win. Relief washed over Maria. She hugged her son. Elena raised a hand. Not yet. She walked closer. Why are you not in school right now? Luis hesitated. I am. Nights I work days. Why? He looked at his mother. Bills. Elena felt a crack. Small, sharp. She cleared her throat. Come to my office. They followed her. Executives whispered as she passed. She did not care. In her office, Elena poured water. She handed one glass to Maria, one to Luis. You embarrassed me today, Elena said. Luis met her eyes. I did not mean to. I know, she said. That is worse. She sat. I made a promise. I will keep it. Full scholarship, housing, stipend. Maria shook her head. We do not want charity. Elena paused. This is not charity. It is investment. She signed a document and slid it across. Luis stared at it. Thank you. Elena nodded. There is more. She tapped the screen. I reviewed internal emails last night. Before this, someone knew about the sensor issue. They buried it. To protect the supplier, that delay cost lives and testing, nearly. The room chilled. I built this company on results, Elena said. But somewhere along the way, fear replaced truth. She stood. I am resigning as CEO. Maria gasped. What? Elena smiled faintly. Effective immediately. The board will appoint an interim. I will cooperate fully with regulators. Luis frowned. Because of me? Because of what you showed me, Elena said. Truth does not need permission. Weeks passed. News broke. Headlines screamed. Stock fell. Then stabilized. The faulty supplier faced charges. The engine launched safely months later. Elena disappeared from the spotlight. Luis started school. Top engineering program. He called his mom every night. He studied hard. He helped others. He remembered the cafeteria floor. One winter evening, he found Elena waiting outside his dorm. Older, quieter. I started a foundation, she said. For workers' families. For kids like you. Luis smiled. That is good. Elena nodded. I learned something late. Kindness is not weakness. It is clarity. She held out a card. If you ever want to build something honest, call me. Luis took it. Years later, he would. And when he did, he would remember the day Adair changed everything. Not because of pride, but because someone finally chose to listen.